On this bumpy beer tasting, I got a special one, I guess. This is a Fidens collaboration to brew JASPER. This one comes from Widowmaker. It is a double hazy IPA coming in at 8% ABV. So I guess they got together with a bunch of different breweries. Basically gave these different breweries the JASPER recipe so they could make their own. So this one is the one from Widowmaker, and yeah, it just says it's a collaboration with Fidens Brewing Company. Let's go ahead and crack this open and give it a pour. Alright, yeah, and Widowmaker is out of Braintree, Massachusetts. I guess they also have another location, 190 North Beacon in Brighton neighborhood, Boston, Mass. Anyways, the head on this is kind of a sudsy yet frothy, creamy white head. It is a very murky. This is a murky orange. Opaque, cannot see through that. Definitely looks a darker orange from where I'm looking at. From there you go, kind of the term potato-like. But yeah, right underneath the lighting, it has a vibrant orangish yellow to it. Some aromas, very, very fruity. It's got like this grapefruit and melon, maybe a little berry, mango, pineapple. It's extremely fruity. I almost sense like a little bit like a watermelon or something. You know, watermelon's not very like prominent of a fruit or a melon, but there's just this kind of like light melony melon type of aroma with it. All right, well, it smells fantastic. Let's dive on in for the first sip, and I'll just add to that I can't remember actually ever having JASPER from Fidens. I've been to Fidens actually in Albany. I've had a few of their beers as well. I've had some collaboration brews that they did with Modest Man and maybe some other breweries, but I don't think I've ever actually had JASPER. So I don't think I could do a comparison, but we're going to go in for the first sip. Cheers. All right. So it definitely does remind me of drinking the Fidens that I have. It's that upfront malt. You're getting like kind of a bready, a lot of wheat, oat, like flavors out of it, maybe a touch of a grain. Just up front forward with malt. There is obviously some hop flavor there as well, but I'd say forefront is the malt present. Kind of a subdued hoppiness on the palate versus what was coming out on the aromas. It's kind of a dialed back melon, maybe even a little lychee. It's a little floral-esque water action going on there, rose petal water. Maybe a little bit of like a rind from like grapefruit. Mouthfeel is it's great on this one. It does have a very smooth palate to it. I'd say it's about a medium to a medium full body. Carbonation, I'd say it's on the lower side of moderate. You got like little spritzy bubbles, but it's not like super carbonated. At least the feel isn't. It leads to that really smooth palate. Bitterness, moderate, definitely starts to climb a bit, lingers on. Kind of mixes in with a little bit of that grain note from the malt. I'd say the finish on this one is subpar. Pretty fresh. This was just canned on January 7th. So we're looking at less than a week. I get this really fresh, so less than a week old. Maybe that's also some of that bitterness, that unpleasant bittering that's starting to build there on the tail end. I should have got more than one can, I guess, just to see if it would change over the course of a few weeks or so. But yeah, anyways, it reminds me, like I said, of Fidens, where I've had. I do wish there was a bit more of a hop presence as far as flavors go on the palate. The aromas were fantastic. The mouthfeel is great. I do like the leading malt notes in there. That's really where it does shine as. Like, this is something Fidens would have brewed. Yeah, I don't know. It's got a lot of things going for it, where it's a winner, but yeah, it's super green. I guess is possibly some of the fault with it. But I think with everything combined, I'd probably land this one right at a 4.3 out of 5. So I mean, it's still like mid-range, very good. This is probably one that needs just a little bit extra time, but I was still hoping that there'd be more hoppy flavors, like in the aromas, just hitting on the palate than what's happening. Because I highly doubt that anything's going to really change with that portion of it. I just think that the finish would probably be a little bit better over some time. But yeah, that does it. 4.3 out of 5 for the Jasper, brewed by Widowmaker, in the collaboration there with Fidens. So cheers, and thank you for watching.